Hey, is this working? Tell me yes or no. Last time I didn't trust it. Am I live? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, Jen's mom, Jenny O. Yes, good. Okay, good. Okay, I might have a little delay on my end. I don't know. So I don't know how this works. Hi. Hey, good to see you guys. Angie, Jenny O, Jen's mom, toys, Belle. Hey. Don't be alarmed if you hear some crazy cat fight going on because things are looking a little shifty over here over here right now. I'm a little nervous. There might be something about to brew over on that side of the room. So it might get crazy. Hey, Luna. I was starting to worry that nobody was going to show up in here for a minute. It got real quiet. I was like, nobody's coming in. My fiance, hey, mama of dogs. My fiance may pop in. And if he does, I told him he has to come up on the panel. So that might happen. We'll see. Unless he comes in and just sits in the bushes and watches. But hopefully he'll come in and come up and talk. That'd be fun. Hi, Dee Dee. Yeah, I think it'll be fun if he does. Well, thank you. Thank you, Angie. I didn't plan exactly what I plan to talk about today. I probably should have, but I kind of thought it might be easier just to let it come naturally. Hi, Smarty. Hope you all had a good day today. Hey, Wendy Lou. Petty Lane. I can see the computer better than I thought I would be able to. I was a little nervous about that. I generally wear glasses, but lately I've been seeing things better without them. If I leave the house, I have to wear them because I can't drive or do anything without my glasses. But if I'm within a certain range, I prefer to not wear my glasses anymore. And I was kind of thinking, like last week, I was using my phone and the computer, and I was like, I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have them on. I don't know, but things are blurry. I have to wear prism lenses, and I don't think they're quite right. So it's a whole mess. Can you guys hear me okay? Baldy. Hey. Do I need to adjust the microphone at all? Oh, I love you, Baldy. You're the best bald spot ever. Good, good. Thank God. Okay. I always have so many things I want to say, and so much stuff is always going on that, like, I could talk in circles, and I don't know if I could get a thought out. Like, oh my God, there's so much. Like, I get so mad. Hi, Janelle. Now I get so angry. Like, people get so upset about bomb doing the striking. And, like, for example, somebody today, a certain person said that bomb is taking away their First Amendment right to free speech. And it's just ridiculous that she's striking all these people. But not so long ago, they were striking her. They were striking Bomb right and left, took away Bomb's right to stream. Did they forget that they did that to her? That yes, they did the same. It's like, did they just forget that they did that to her? I don't understand. How can they say anything about what Bomb's doing? They deserve everything that Bomb is doing. Bomb doesn't like to strike. Bomb does not believe in striking. She sat there and kept her mouth shut about, well, I can't say she kept her mouth shut. She made her opinions known, but she did not strike anybody, no matter how much they said and did to her. And then she finally had enough. She has every right to do that. And now they're upset about it. It's ridiculous. That just drives me insane that they have anything to say about it. Yeah. They all struck her and took away her right for, like, what, 3 weeks? I get really upset. I get really upset. Hi, Great Dean. They always cry when they get a taste of their own medicine. That's exactly right. They act like they never did a thing wrong. They didn't do anything. This is like Bomb's doing the most horrible things. She's just evil. And I have another thing to say about all of this. Like, Bomb's a scammer. She's a scammer. Oh my God. You know what? Bomb, number one, is not a scammer. But if she was, let's say she was, okay, you've made a video, you put your opinion out there, you've done it, you've said it. Okay, drop it now. You've talked about it for years and years. I mean, it's gone on for how long? You said it, you've done it. Okay, now let people make their own opinion on what you've said. Now, if people want to like Bomb, or if they don't, let them make that opinion and be done with it. You don't have to keep talking about it every day and every day and every, just drop it. Just freaking drop it. You can't keep doing it every freaking day. You're attacking somebody, you're harassing, you're bullying. Just shut up about it now. Amber said when she came back, she's coming for Bomb. Yep. She warned them plenty of times. They do deserve it. They can take the L and shut it. They're vile. That's right. And she did tell them to stop many times. I don't know. That's why whenever I hear they're making another video, they're saying this stuff, certain ones, but pretty much all of them, I can't even watch the videos because I get so upset. But when I hear certain things that they're doing, like today, I heard that they were doing certain things to Bot's daughter or whatever, and people were getting really upset. I had to go in and hear that, but generally, I can't even go listen because certain things I say and do get to me, like arrogance, tones of voice. Some people's voices I just can't even deal with. I can't listen to it. I get too upset. I'm just like, no, I can't do it. But if I have a reason, then I will. But no, I get too upset and it gets me too worked up. Yes, they get what they give. That's why I put that thumbnail on my video. I'm like, it's karma. You've done this and it's coming back around to you. Just take it, deal with it, sit back and take your punishment, I hate people that throw shit in your face when you ask for help. Yeah, exactly. Bomb just want a second chance. You're right. Yep. They should just leave her alone at this point. Can't they just go and have their own little community and leave her alone? Let her have her people. Just sit here and do, we could be doing our own thing. They could be doing their own thing and not intermingle. We don't need to intermingle. Stay on your side of the fence. We'll stay on our side of the fence. Leave us alone. We don't need to be involved with one another at all. That's my opinion. Excuse my vaping. Sorry. Does anybody want to come up and talk? I don't know how to do that yet, but I can figure it out. Oh my God. Georgia Prune. Janelle, you're right. Oh, and then the other thing is, they always say, you have no content. You have to talk about us because you have no content. But that's exactly what they're doing. The same thing. They're talking about her because they have no content. That's what they all do. It's the same stuff. They're not entertaining. Hi, Roll Tide. Hi, Cindy Lou. Wendy Lou, I was the same way. I didn't hate anybody. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, I hate that person. Can't stand them. And it's pretty bad because I've always felt like, well, lately I felt like they're making me into an uglier person. And I don't like that. I don't like when someone can turn me into an ugly person. They project the hate they have for themselves and people in their own personal lives onto Bomb. Yep. I would come up, but I gotta start dinner. Well, you don't want to make dinner and let us watch? Mom has content without them, but they can't say the same. And that's exactly right. She could sit there and talk about anything and make it funny. Hey, a few bullies. Everybody's doing something while they're watching. I know 5 o'clock here Central Time. I don't know what time it is where everybody else is at, but this is kind of one of those times that everybody's making dinner or doing something. It's kind of that time of the afternoon. Happy Saturday. Oh, yeah, hit the like button, please. Eating dinner. I think the cat's calmed down, so maybe I won't have a cat fight. They've been on a roll lately. Yesterday, one cat attacked the other cat, and they knocked my wax burner into the wall. And now I have wax on my wall that I have to get off. Mac and cheese. Actually, mac and cheese sounds pretty good. I know. I love Mom's Laugh. Love it. Ooh. Searching for a hotel room. It is. It's contagious. I love it. Especially when she gets on a roll where she keeps laughing. Man. Okay, the guitars. No, I can't play guitar. I've tried to learn. The thing with the guitars is my dad played guitar, and he bought me this guitar, which it was not an expensive guitar or anything fancy, but it's this one. And he taught me a little bit. He taught me when I was younger, when I was little, but I never got very far with that. And then he died in 2019. And then I went and got all of his guitars. And I still had intention to learn. And he liked Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. So he stuck a sticker on this one. This one's an electric acoustic. So it's got that on it. So there's that one. And then over here, there's an acoustic over here. Ooh. Ugh. And then there's another acoustic over there. I'm not going to pull it out. It's kind of in the corner. Let's see. If you look, there's another one over there. And back here, This one's a very heavy PV guitar that he bought when he was still married to my mom back in 1980, I believe. That sucker was an expensive guitar. Actually, my mom bought it for him for Christmas. But yeah, so I have all of his guitars. I can still learn. You would think I could. I don't think I can. I've tried. I'm not very good at it. My fingers don't stretch like you would think. They look like they could, but I can't do it. I keep trying. Maybe one day. My son, on the other hand, my son can learn anything. He teaches himself. He's in there playing piano all the time, just teaching himself songs. Cracks me up. I wonder if I can find. I'll see if I can find a video real quick. The other day, he was playing the most funny thing. Hold on. I'll see if I can find it. My daughter recorded it and sent it to me, so it might be easier to find it in a text message. Let's see. You guys will laugh. Oh, here it is. Okay, listen to this. Could you hear that? He can play lots of stuff. He can play Billy Joel, Always a Woman. Yes, it was Slim Shady. When he was little, he was playing F the Police. I'm like, oh my God, Nico. His name, oh, sorry. I said his name, Nico. I won't tell you any more than that. His name is Nico. But F the Police. I'm like, Nico, don't be playing that. But he can play Billy Joel, Always a Woman. He can play some Beatles songs. He plays all kinds of stuff. He can play the drums too. He can play, what is it? He can play ukulele. He plays clarinet. He has a full drum set at his dad's house. He's really talented. Blackbird. Can he play the? I don't know if he can play Blackbird or not. Can't remember. He was playing. What is it? Yesterday by the Beatles. Strawberry Fields Forever. He can play that. Yeah. His dad's a musician, kind of. Used to be in a band. I think it's the Mexican in him. Yeah. See, day 2 on here. I've already busted out my kid's name. I'm doing great. He likes to play the electric one. He likes to take this one that I got, this cheaper electric guitar, and play it. Yeah. Kinsey. Hi, Kinsey. Kinsey, okay. Mom hasn't been in today, huh? Who's Dave Mason? Is that a YouTuber? Hi, Dime. Hey Angie, are you at the trunk or treat thing? Bald spot. Are you telling her to say hi to you? Uh, Look him up. I will do that. I got Dave Mason. I got to try to remember the name. Dave Mason. Uh oh. That's a bad sign. Does that mean cat fight? Drama. Uh oh. Kids everywhere. Dogs barking. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what can we talk about? I'm going to make this boring as hell, man. That's my dog. His name is Diego. You were here already. Is my dog going to make your dogs bark? I'm sorry. Diego. Stop it. Come here. Stop. So whenever my cats start fighting, okay, there's one cat. Oh, my dog is a Chihuahua. So whenever the one cat likes to pick on the other cat, and I don't know why. This happens a lot. My dog thinks he needs to get involved, but instead of going after the bad cat, my dog goes in on the good cat with the bad cat. He'll like bark at the poor cat that's not doing anything wrong, and I'm like, dude, go after the cat that's being the asshole here. Like leave leave that cat alone. Try to help her out, you know. Uh oh. Text from my daughter. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Uh anyway. Uh yeah, who does the dog cheer for? Yeah, the dog cheers for the freaking butthole cat, and I don't know why. I don't know what he's barking at right now though. Uh, Hi Roro. Kinsey, she knows what's up. My daughter says, "Oh, sorry," because I told her I was live. Trying to think what we could talk about. Maybe I should have come up with some subjects. I wrote stuff down last week. About me, kids, grandkids, fiance, pets. I have two grandkids because ass kicked about a year ago by my alpha cat. My cat kind of leaves the dogs alone. Butthole. my cat's a butthole. My cat's a butthole. My butthole cat likes to lick plastic all the time. And my cat thinks he's from Murder Mountain. Murder Mountain licking plastic. And sometimes he likes to pick up rubber bracelets and stick them in a bowl of water because he's freaking weird. Does it all the time, actually, daily. Murder Mountain Cat likes to go around picking up anything that's rubber in his mouth and meows. He says, "Look at that. Look at that rubber bracelet. Meow. Meow. I just put it in a bowl of water. Are you proud of me? Meow." Freaking weirdo cat. That Murder Mountain Cat likes to be a bully. Likes to pull up in his cat car, sticking his head out through the sunroof and yell at the other cat and says, I'm going to kick your ass, meow." My cat likes to try to eat tape too. Does it have a white claw? Meow, look at my white claw. Gonna kick your ass. Then it runs off backwards. I'm backing my ass out of here. Heading back to Murder Mountain. My heart cat likes to ride on a blanket being dragged in the hall. Oh, in the floor. Kinsey, that's hilarious. Meow. Yeah. Meow. That's a new cult thing. Meow. I'm from Murder Mountain. Meow. Murder Mountain. Meow. Does your cat chews on plastic too? Okay, so I don't know if any of you have Circle K gas stations, but you get them Polar Pops to drink, like they're fountain pop. They're called a Polar Pop, and they have a plastic bag that you can put your Polar Pop in. Bow, and then and you bring your Polar Pop home in the bag. And if you leave the bags around, my cat would go nuts over those bags, lick the hell out of that bag. Insane. Anything plastic, but those bags specifically, my cat would go nuts. Yeah, Great Dane mom knows. You know what's up. But if you have packages or boxes like from Amazon, whatever, the tape on those, my cat will lick, chew on those, the tape. Oh my God. My dog likes to be dragged on a blanket. What's with the dragging on blankets? My cats have never done that, or dogs. Eating dinner, washed up my dishes. Chihuahua. They have good ice. Great Dane. My mom's obsessed with the ice. I have to bring her a cup of just ice very often so she can just chew on the ice. Blanket surfing. None of my animals, you guys all have animals like to be on the blankets. That's interesting. Plastic bags have fish oils on them. I did not know that, Melinda. Really? I've always wondered. I had a cat that humped a blanket. Remy, my dog, will do that. Now, he's not much of a humper. Hardly ever. But when he gets all weird sometimes, and I'm like, why is he doing that? If I like lift my arm up underneath the blanket, sometimes he'll go nuts on my arm and like push him off. The dentist in me just cringed from chewing on tape. Jonathan is like, what is going on in here? Humping blankets, surfing blankets, chewing on plastic, and Mar Mountain, meow. My cats used to suckle on blankets. They would do that, chew on the blanket and knead. I have a flame point Siamese. When I saw flame point, I was automatically thinking of flamethrowers. Local little shit. Spayed female dog that humped a neutered male cat. That's funny. All sorts of dramatic. Mommy, what are they doing? Mom, make it stop. Yes, please hit the like and please subscribe. One of my 3 is a flame point Siamese. He's the all alpha one. Flame, 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 flame. Flamethrower. Man, this is very interesting. Yes, it's Remy. Meow. I'm going to be stuck on this Meow Mountain. Murder Mountain. What? Who humping what? We're talking about animals humping. I'm very, very interested in the fish oils in the bags, though. It makes so much sense. I was going to look it up, and I don't know if I ever did and never found the answer. I can't remember, but it makes so much sense. One of my portrait is my heart cat, though. Oh. So that's actually your cat in the picture? I always wondered if it was just a picture you Googled or something. I have a mini Jack Russell that thinks he's a cat. My dog thinks he's human. In the bed, anyway. He gets underneath the blankets and puts his head on the pillow. That cat is regal. That dog, or that cat is like. They make plastic bags using fish waste. Oh, fish waste. Ugh, that doesn't sound good. Meow. Oh. My spouse had made it. I love it. That's awesome. Huh. Dave Mason. Oh, thank you, Roll Tide. Hey, Shelby. So, I'm glad we started talking about these pets because I was getting kind of like, oh, now what? Oh, my other cat, I'm trying to think, she was doing weird stuff. And I thought she was the weird pet, but okay, the one that does all the weird stuff, when we first got him, his name is Tajri, okay? And that name, okay, when I was little, I was like 4 years old, and my parents took me to a store, like a shop, and they had a Curious George doll, and I wanted it really bad. I was like crying over it, and I pointed at it and I said, "Oh, Tajri!" I don't know why I thought his name was Tajri. I made up the name, like invented this name out of the air, and I had to have this Curious George doll that I named Tajri. So I had that doll. I had that doll up until I was in my 20s or early 30s. Just kept it my whole life. And then somewhere along the way with one of my divorces, it got lost. Then I decided when I got this cat, I was gonna well, first I got the cat and I named that cat Callie. We thought that cat was a female. And then all of a sudden that cat sprouted some balls. I was like, this is not a girl, this is a boy. So it was no longer Callie. I said, let's name it Tajri after that stuffed Curious George doll. So then I was like, how do you even spell Tajri? Because that zh sound it's a weird sound. So how do you make that into a word? So we spelled it Tazjerui. Tazjerui. So it's weird, but anyway, yes, had a scrotum. I had to elevate. So that is how Tajri came to be. Tajri, yeah, Remy, that could have been it too, but that's not how I spelled it. And then the next cat came along, and we named that one Callie. And the funny thing is, now my grandson calls Tajri Callie. No matter how many times I tell him that is Tajri, he's like, "That's Callie." I'm like, "That's weird because it used to be Callie." Yeah, he's a funny grandkid. Good kid, but he's hilarious. He also says my necklace is a slug. That cat has got all kinds of issues. He's funny. Well, you ought to hear him when he comes in here with those rubber things in his mouth. He's loud and proud. Wow. Your ex said, hell no. My dog is Diego. We wanted to give him a Mexican name since he's a Chihuahua. Tried to give him my my son's last name for fun. He's like, no. Remy. Yes, loud and proud, Dee Dee. That cat. I wish he would do it sometime while I'm live. You guys will crack up. Diego is James in Spanish. That's interesting. That's my dad's middle name. That's kind of cool. Luna. Hey, Rebecca. A eating beast. My cat Callie is a pig. Callie will eat and throw up daily. As soon as I fill the bowl, she'll like binge and purge. It's the worst. Oh my God, Remy. Oh, hi, Anne. Kenzie, I would look forward to seeing that. A fluff. Oh, we're talking about Mer Mountain Cat. Meow. Oh, Dee Dee. Yeah, so far we don't have any problems, but it could happen. Meow. Oh, that's sad, Remy. What? Rebecca. Tore your scrotum apart. Holy crap. I want to know more about this scrotum you had. I love baby cats. I mean, I love all cats, but when they're so little and they just lay there for you and they cuddle and fall asleep, and they're precious. My fiance says he's so glad he doesn't have any pets. Every time I tell him that I've got tattoos. Every time I tell him that I've had to clean up poop, pee, puke, he's like, this is why I'm glad I don't have any pets. Oh, Kenzie, I love that. I love it. Yeah, we're talking about a cat who pulls up and runs back. Yep. Honestly, the truth is, Dime, my cat doesn't run away. My cat will stay and fight till the end until I chase it off. Then it runs away. That cat is a punk. What kind of tattoos do I have? Oh, okay. Actually, now that you mentioned that, earlier when we were talking about Blackbird, oh, whoever brought that up, I can't recall. That's what my tattoo is. That's what this tattoo is. This is take these broken wings and learn to fly. And that is about battling addiction and getting past it and recovering. That's what that is. Then I got all the birds. So that's what that is. And then I've got, oops, sorry. I've got more birds. And then I've got like an eternity love tattoo. And then over here, this one is for my fiance. This is my wall that fell for you. Those are lyrics from a band called Unified Theory. Yeah, because I had walls up. I thought I'd never find love again, and I didn't want to. I was done forever. Thank you, Great Dane. Yeah, and then when I met him, and he's such a great person, I finally let the walls down to be in love again and be with somebody all over again. So that's what that is. Other than that, I've got a rose on my ankle and more roses in other places, and not roses, more birds in other places, basically. Got a blackbird tattoo on my back left shoulder for my sister for breast cancer. I need to add to it because the birds represented each kid a siblings had, and I'm short a few. Oh, that's so good. I mean, that's so sweet. I also have a Pearl Jam stick man on my back and a few other little musical notes and things too. Yeah. Tattoo tour. I'd have to take off my clothes for the rest. I mean, just up on my back. I don't play guitar. They're my dad's guitars, and he passed away, and I got them. I talked about it earlier, but yeah, I would like to learn, but I suck. I can't seem to learn. Tattoo tour. Rebecca, I love that blackbird. That's that's really awesome. Sorry about your sister. I have pink ribbon as the body of a butterfly on my ankle. Oh my gosh. Are they going to fight again? Pink ribbon as the body of a butterfly on my ankle wraps around the front of my leg. Sweet. Take it off. Tattoos are addicting. You should see my daughter. My daughter can do tattoos now, and she's done a lot of her own. Yep. Dee Dee. I am supportive of that. I look like I would play some kind of music. You know what? If I could, I would love to. I'm just not as talented as I would like to be. Bring it, pets. I know. You know what? It would be entertaining if they did. They might as well do it now. They do it all the time. Just bring it on for the show. Come on. I fear pain. No tats for me. You know what? Depending on where you get them, sometimes it's not so bad. For me, I always kind of like it. It feels more like a scratching to me. Angie Brooks, the sweetest. Aw. Have a gray ribbon body butterfly on my lower neck, upper back. Seems like a lot of people in here are getting the ribbons. Don't be chicken, guys. Free tattoos for life. Yes. Seriously, I wish my daughter would come down here and show. I should ask her if she wants to show her tattoos off. I think she might be here. I heard something. It sounded like her. I'll ask her. She's beautiful. And she's an adult, don't worry. Okay, my ears pierced was horrible for me too. I'm a big baby, I guess. But I have a color bleach in my arm. Oh, the Avengers logo. I get sleepy during tattoos. Iron Man. Hi, Evelyn. I could see getting sleepy during tattoos if they take a while, because sometimes it can get repetitive. Upper chest would be bad. The worst one I ever got, oh yeah, I got my fiance's name on my finger. That was the worst one I ever got. That hurt like hell. All the rest of them weren't bad at all, but that one hurt. I don't know what it was about that. It's terrible. And they had to do it twice. That was the worst part. Don't get it on your finger. That's my opinion. I mean, maybe it was just me. Maybe it was my fingers, but that's, yeah. Fingers hurt. At least mine. I couldn't believe it, because I've had them everywhere, and I'm like, I was fine. But when they did that, I was like, oh my God. Oh, I even had tattoos on my eyelids. I had them do my eyes. I never got them done enough to where it was worthwhile. They just did. My cousin is a tattoo artist, and she was doing them. I just wanted her to give me like a little bit of eyeliner, and so she was trying to do that, and it felt like she was going into my eyeball, and it wasn't you couldn't even really tell that I got it done, but yeah, it wasn't really worthwhile. Oh, her boyfriend's with her. Just some on your legs. I think she's going to come show you, maybe. She said, like, which ones? Her boyfriend's with her. I said, just some on your legs. She's got some really good tattoos. Some she did, and some she had other people do. She said, I won't be able to. I have tight leggings on. Okay. I said, well, darn. The picture Chicago. I got a huge tramp stamp. She said next time I go live, she will. Okay. Darn it. Hey, Parm. Oh. Hey. Hey, Chicky Chip. That's okay, Parm. I really don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We've kind of been talking about tattoos and pets and Mer Mountain. Mer Mountain. A little bit of this and that. Oh, when my fiance got a tattoo, he got sick. Like flu sick. From the tattoo. He never gets sick, and he got really sick. He has an amazing tattoo. He's got like a portrait of Kurt Cobain. He's got one of Dave Grohl now too, but they're amazing, like really good. But when he got the Kurt Cobain one, he got sick. Like he was sleeping and felt like he had the flu for a couple of days. Oh, Parm. I'm sorry. I think that's a good idea. Dee Dee, I think you should. You should take advantage of any option you have or any opportunity you have to do anything. You can only live once, go for it. My mom did a lot of those things as she was older, pierced her nose, and she doesn't have a pierce. She took it out, but she was older when she did all of that stuff too. She's like, I'm going to enjoy my life and do those things, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, after that, she was like, I'm too old for this, and then took it out, but she enjoyed it for a while. Is Jenny O in here still? Jenny O, are you still in here? Karma's right. Do it up. Life is much shorter than we realize. Yep. Angie. Running wild. So how many kids are there? Is it like 30? 150? What? Tattoos will never look worse. Mine will, since I got them when my skin wasn't older. I have a cat tattoo on one of my shoulders. The funny thing about it is I never see it. Like, I don't even know what it looks like. I don't look in the mirror. It's not a baldy signal to Genio. Anyway, I was like, even just now I was telling you about all my tattoos. I forget, like the Pearl Jam tattoo. I almost forgot about that. I've got a cat. It was like the first tattoo I ever got. And it's on one of my shoulders. Don't know which one. And it was beautiful. It was like, it's just the face of a cat. And the eyes used to be this really bold, beautiful color. And that was like the main focal point of the tattoo. And I do know that it's faded really bad now. It needs to be redone. But I forget that it's there. I have no clue what the condition is at this point, but I know that it was bad for a while back. So there's that. I don't know if I can even if I can even show anybody. Is it that shoulder? Probably not. Is it this shoulder? Maybe. Let me see. Is it over there? Oh, there it is. There's a cat. So there's that. Meow. I'm a cat lover, see? Pretend the cat's a shadow. That cat needs work. It needs to be fixed up and have its face touched up and have the eyes prettied up again, because it turn into a faded cat. It used to be pretty. See, I've always been a cat lover. It was my favorite animal. Now I've got a pissed off cat and an abused cat in my house. My hair's messed up. My hair's messed up. There. Good enough. Call it a distressed cat. This is the distressed cat tattoo I have. Justice for Twisty's cat tattoo. I can grift for it. I really need my tattoo fixed. Can you just maybe send me some cash apps, please? Please, I need some cash apps for my tattoo. I need my tattoo fixed. Please call me the grifter, the tattoo grifter. Tattoos. I've got a daughter that could do my tattoos, so don't think I'm doing that now, you freaking haters. That's what I will have her do that, actually. Haven't thought about that lately, but I'll text her. Be like, bring the kit. We're going to do the tattoo. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I have another tattoo. I've got this tattoo. See, I have so many tattoos I forget. This one, it has her name on it right here. Her name is right there. And it has all these little rows and some greenery here. And I have this little vine of ivy leaves around, like a little, whatever you want to call that. She has the same tattoo, and it has my name on it. Thank you. I have a lot of tattoos. Remy, that's a good idea. Very nice. Thanks, Anne. Maine Coon cat, yes. Maine Coon. Oh, roll tide. Okay. My cat has turned on lights before. Well, that or it's a ghost. Your choice. I have some pull string lights in the basement where our deep freeze is. And I have been down here where the light, right in the next room. And she, one of them, or ghost, I don't know which yet, haven't figured out, but I've heard it go tink tink and the light has turned on. So what is it? Cat or ghost? I know it's not my dog. My dog can't get up on top of the freezer and do it. Yeah. So there's either one of the two cats or it's a ghost. Hi, Sweet Harmony. But I wish I had a cat that would flush the toilet. I think that's cool. I wish they would get on the toilet and use the toilet and then flush it. I've seen videos of those. Thank you, Sweet Harmony. I think that's really nice of you to say. I've got several tattoos, so I don't know which one you specifically like, but I'm assuming it's this last one I just showed. It's a ghost cat. Well, none of my cats have died here, but you know what? The guy that lived next door shot himself in the basement. True story. Is before we moved in. Have a funny story about that. Not about that specifically, but check this out. Okay. Before we moved into this house, I was living in an apartment and I was trying to find the perfect house. And I was just driving around, and I saw a sign in this yard, and it had like a website where you could look up the house. So, no, it's not a scary story. Okay. So I looked up the website, and I got to do like a little virtual tour, and this house was perfect. Everything I needed. It's like, yeah, that's the one. I want this house. So bought the house, put an offer, whatever, bought the house. And then my daughter told her grandma about it. And she said, why in all of this town, I almost said the name of the town, why in all of this town would your mom choose that house? That's right next door to your dad's house. I did not know that. My daughter's dad lived next door. I don't know where he lived. I did not know. I don't keep track of him, right? He lived next door. So in this entire town, I picked a house next door to my ex-husband. So, yep, moved in here, and my ex-husband lived next door. He was renting. He didn't own it. He was just renting it with his new well, I shouldn't say new, but with his other lady that he'd been with for years. And we got along. We didn't not get along. We got along fine. We just didn't really talk. I mean, we'd been apart, but we didn't have any issues with each other. His woman was a little jealous of me, but for no reason. I didn't want him, and he didn't want me. There was nothing going on there. But she just kind of she was a little jealous, but it was okay. And she and I didn't have any arguments, so it was all right. They ended up breaking up shortly after that. And then he and I talked a little bit after that because she wasn't there to cause any problems. So we got along all right. And then he ended up moving out. Oh, but before he moved out, though, anyway, it's off topic. Anyway, he did end up moving out. But then I found out that the guy that lived there before he moved in shot and killed himself in that basement next door. So that's the whole point of the story. So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. So that's that. That's what happened. Oh, fiance says he's going out to breakfast with his parents. He'll catch me later after my live. Hope it goes well. Love you. So he's not going to get on here. I was hoping he was going to come on here and get on the panel with me. He's probably sitting in the bushes watching. Sneaky. He better come on sometime. He will. He will eventually. I think it'd be really interesting. So that, I mean, I think that it's fun for people to see like the differences between someone in America and someone in Australia. There's a lot of differences. There's so many things that like he and I sit and talk back and forth about like what they have there compared to what we have here. Yes, and his voice. Oh my god, it's so fun to listen to. He asked if we finished yet. No, we wanted you on panel. I told him. I'll tell him. I'll say they want to hear your voice. They want to hear your voice. What? He said next time. What's with next? Everybody says next time. Chihuahua, thank you so much. Yeah, he's a really good guy. But yeah, it's nice to hear him talk. It's fun. I'm used to it now. You know, it's really weird. One thing that's so strange. Like I'm so used to hearing him talk like on the phone, but every time we get together in person, his accent is so much stronger, and he says the same about me. Like my voice sounds so much stronger in person. I don't know why that is. It's the weirdest thing. I think it's cool he can watch you on YouTube when he misses you. We FaceTime every day. Every day. We have not missed one day ever. The only time we ever miss a little bit of time longer than normal is only when we're in flight to see each other. It's like a parent saying maybe. Yes, exactly. Next time. I'm like, yeah, right. That means no. Um, but like we talk every day, at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day, because every morning when I wake up, I'll sit there for about an hour just to wake up, and then I message him. We don't usually FaceTime in the morning. I'll just text him. But then he goes to bed like after a little bit. Well, like I'll message him around 4 in the morning for me, my 4 in the morning. And then around 6 in the morning, my time is when he's going to bed because that's nighttime for him. And then around 2 in the afternoon for me is when he's waking up. And that's when he will call me. We'll FaceTime at that time. And I'll talk to him while he's getting up and around, having coffee, whatever. And then he will get off the phone, go load up his truck for work. He has his own business. And then when he's on the road going to work, he'll FaceTime me again and he'll keep me company. Hi, Tragic. So he'll keep me company, or I'll keep him company on his way to work the whole way there, which is a long commute. He's got like an hour drive, usually 45 minutes to an hour. So I talk to him the whole way there too. So we talk a lot. So we FaceTime twice a day and talk in the morning as well. So 3 times a day we talk. But yeah, on the only time we have a little gap where we don't speak is when he's like in flight coming here, because it's like 23-hour flight, which is a long time. There's like during the first couple flights where he's going from, from where he lives to get to, once he gets into to get out of his country, let's see, it's like 13 hours that we don't get to talk, I guess. And then in America we get to talk because he's in a couple flights there, and he can talk to me in between those flights. But it's a long time we can't talk then. But that's it. If that makes any sense. I know it's a lot of confusion. I was supposed to go there for Christmas this year, and we just talked the other day. I might not go. We planned it that way that I was going to go, but he knows it stresses me out a lot, and he wants me to go when I can stay a little longer. And Christmas, I can't stay as long as he wants me to stay. So now I might go there this year in June instead of him coming here, which is what we usually do. So he might come here sometime, maybe around April, May, I don't know, stay for a little bit, and then I might go there in June. So we'll work it out. It's, oh my gosh, long, hard flight. I told you guys in my last live how much it stresses me really bad, because the last flight was tragic. Traumatic is what I meant to say. Tragic's here. It was traumatic to me on my last flight. So it freaks me out really bad. But what we might do this time, if all goes well, when I fly there in June, he might fly back with me and stay here for a little while too. And I love that idea. So I don't have to fly back alone. But that's super expensive, because that's me flying there, him flying back with me, and then him flying back home. So that's basically 4 flights he'd be paying for. That's a lot. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it, whatever we end up doing. See, anybody else come in that I didn't see? Luna. See, Tragic Ledger here. I wish he would have come in here. I'm disappointed. Chihuahua Mama. I can't wait until he does, because you'll love it. Feisty. Simply Becca. People are popping in a little bit more. Yeah, they have the same Christmas. Jesus was born on Christmas. It doesn't matter what country you're in. My mom asked me that too, and I laughed. Snake. I laughed at her. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving because That's an American holiday, but Black Cadillac. Angie, it's okay because it does get confusing, but I did have a good laugh at my mom. She's like, "Shut up! Why are you making fun of me?" um, Remy, you're right. It's a day different. It is a day different. Hour, based on hours. Yeah. Yep. Like right now over there, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, Thanksgiving's different. And they also have let's see, like their Father's Day is different than our Father's Day. It's a different day than ours, totally. I think like I said their Mother's Day is the same, but their Father's Day is different, something like that. I don't remember all of them. It's so confusing. The toilet's flushed. Okay, the toilet's flushed the other way. They have different toilets. Okay, I've seen toilets over here that are similar to theirs. They have a fancier toilet. I'll tell you that much. They're powerful. They don't have the same kind of toilet systems we do. Like they got those ones that are like you push a button, and they have one that you can flush for peas and one that you can flush for poop. More powerful, I want a toilet like theirs. They're nice. I don't think they don't like spin a different way or anything. They're just different. They're better. They don't use plungers, I'll tell you that. Shane's like, why do I need a plunger? His name's Shane. He's like, why do I need a plunger? You go to their houses over there, you probably won't find a plunger. I think they have plungers, but they're not very necessary. Yes. Yeah, toys, they do have them here, but a lot of people don't have them yet. I'm sure that like people with money probably do buy them, but I would love to have one of those. And I don't know how they work. I don't know if they're run by. I think the pipes run differently. They have to be run differently, and the house is like. I don't think they run like under the house. I think they run. I looked them up before. They run differently. Yeah. See, Ann, you're lucky. I want one of those. Fancy. You got a fancy toilet. Cruise ship toilets. Toys, yeah. Lucky. We need one of those in my house. Our plumbing here. We had to pay like $5,000 to fix our toilet system, our whole plumbing, and it's only half fixed. They told us if we wanted to fix it completely, it was like $12,000. We didn't have it, so they did a half-ass fix, and they said, "Okay, well, we're gonna do this for like $5,000, and it could break tomorrow, or it can break in 5 years. Good luck." Like, because that's all we could afford was the $5,000 fix. That's terrible. You pay that kind of money and you're just taking a gamble. Did I go sightseeing while I was there? Yeah, I went and saw where the Bee Gees lived, the town where they lived, and I went to see some. Went to the ocean, see this lighthouse. I could see some dolphins. I went to Steve Irwin Zoo. What else did I see? I was petting a kangaroo. What else did I do? I went to a wedding. Is that all I did? Steve Irwin Zoo, where the Bee Gees lived. There was like a mural of the Bee Gees and a statue. Is that it? That might be all I did. I can't remember. Stayed in a really beautiful hotel where I could see the ocean. I think that might be basically it. I don't remember anything else. But it was beautiful. A heated toilet seat. I got to pet a koala too. I did do that. And he said, this is one of our things that we joke about all the time. Okay. So we were at the zoo and Now I'm a big baby because I'm always sore. Always. I hurt. And this was in 2018. 2018. And so we're at the zoo walking around looking at all these animals. And he said, I'm trying to think of what the animal was. I don't know why I can't remember this now because it's been an ongoing. That's it. That's it. The wombat. Okay. So he wanted to show me the wombat, but we'd already been walking around so much and I was so sore. He said, come on, don't you want to see the wombat? And I was like, fuck the wombat. Let's go. I didn't go see the wombat. He has not stopped giving me shit about the freaking wombat to this day. I'm always like, fuck the wombat, man. Let's go. So now I never got to see the wombat because I was done. I was done. So, yep. No wombat for me. I went home. Well, to his home. We were done. Don't know if I saw I don't remember if I saw a Tasmanian devil. I saw that one bird, though, that'll freaking kill you with its head. What was that thing called? What is that bird? Somebody knows. What's the bird? Don't make me Google it. Nope, it's not an ostrich. I'm going to have to Google it. Somebody knows. Dude. Nope, not a toucan. It has like a freaking rock type head. It's got like a rock on its head thing. Come on, what's that bird? Tell me the bird. Somebody knows. Wombats poop cubes. Nope, not an emu. I'm going to have to Google it. I know somebody knows. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to Google it. Head killing bird. Bird. Oh, bird. Bird. I can't type. With a rock on it. It's like a rock head. Castaway. His ass. That's it. That's it. Yes. That thing is a devil, man. That's the bird. Castaway. It kind of looks all right, but magpie. I heard a story about a magpie the other day. My fiance's friend was mowing some lawn at this guy's house, and I guess he feeds the magpies, the guy that lives there. And and he said the magpies were like trying to attack him while he was mowing the lawn, and he was like pissed off at the guy for feeding the magpies. So I don't know, I guess he's not wanting to go back and mow that guy's lawn anymore. He's pissed off because he feeds them, and now they're attacking the guy for mowing the lawn. You're looking at a picture of one? Yeah, you guys will have to look up the cassowary. They're crazy. Yep. Dangerous bird, cassowary. Oh, really? It's their claw. Ooh. Man, they're velociraptor. Oh, they'll peck your head. I know they're dangerous. I know the head was scary to me for some reason, but the cassowary. Hey, old Earth. Dangerous bird. I'm telling you, I've always been scared of bats. I had bats in my apartment, had bats in my house once. And then, so I've had this fear, man. One time they were in my house that I lived at. I had like 14 bats. 14 at different times now, mind you. And I had to keep calling I lived 3 houses down. This is funny. I always end up living near people that I shouldn't be living near. And so I got this house, right? Ended up being 3 houses. Well, I shouldn't say ended up. I knew I was moving in 3 houses down from my ex-in-laws. Yeah, that bird looks angry, right? So I ended up moving in 3 houses down from my ex-in-laws. Thank God. I get along great with my ex-in-laws. They love me. I got along great with them. But I moved into this house and I was fixing it up, making it beautiful. And then I end up with these bats in there, right? So I call my ex-father-in-law. I'm like, can you come get these bats? This bat, I should say. It was one bat at the time. What I did was I was walking upstairs to check on my kids. They had a bunk bed. And I see this shadow up by the ceiling. And I look, there was a bat doing circles above my kid's bunk bed. Now I have a fear. I have a fear of bats so bad, I can't even save my children. I love my kids. I'll save them from anything, but a bat, I'm done. I drop to the ground. Boom. My poor kids are up there in a bunk bed with a bat above their heads, and I can't save my kids. I'm like down for the count. I can't do it. So I'm like slithering down the steps. Can't even save my own kids. And I'm on the phone and call my father-in-law, and I'm like, can you come down here and get this bat? It's above my kid's head. So he comes down there with a soup can and a tennis racket. And he somehow gets the bat and puts it in this can and takes it out. Over the period of time that I lived in that house, there ended up being 14 bats. Different, I can't remember where they were all. That one right there, I remember specifically, but I can't remember the rest. But he had to save me so many times from these bats. Got them out. Prior to that, in an apartment, I had one that was I had, what do you call them? The little short curtains, they're like mini curtains. There was one stuck in the little dips in the curtain, and my ex-husband had to come get one out for me. But they've been like, they traumatized me for some reason. So when I went to Australia, I already had this big fear of bats, and we went out to eat, and at this restaurant, we come outside, we're getting in the truck. By the way, my dumbass automatically goes to the passenger side of the car, right? And he's laughing his butt off because that's the driver's side in Australia. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, what? He's like, wrong side of the car, because it's the opposite over there. So I look dumb. But when I'm standing there on the wrong side of the car, he's laughing. And then I look up and there's these two bats swarming around the tree up there. Those suckers are like 4 times, I might be exaggerating, but like maybe 4 times the size of the bats we have here. I mean, the wings are all spread out. I said, is that a freaking bat? And he's like, yeah. And there's 2. Those suckers were humongous. I don't know how they were getting in the house, by the way. No clue. I should ask Michelle. Michelle probably knows. She's the pro. Call Michelle. Yes, Australia has big. Okay. My fiance says they're the size of a dinner plate. Some of them spiders. The spiders were the size of a dinner plate. Mo. Hi, Mo. He can tell you all about everything in Australia. He's had kangaroos out in his yard, just hopping around. Oh, also, you know how we have deer that will run out in front of our cars? That's what they have. That's how they have their kangaroo. Their kangaroos over there will run out in front of their cars just like we have deer. So he'll be just driving to work and there'll be a dead kangaroo on the side of the road. Hi, Jody. Michelle Rise, welcome Matt for bats. Yeah. That's right, Great Dane. Yep. Spiders are like, they're the size of a dinner plate. He'll call me. Oh, we'll be talking on the phone and he'll be like, oh, there's a spider. And he'll show me. Now, the ones he showed me in his house are not like dinner plate size. I haven't seen anything like that. But he's had them that big before in the past. He'll have, which this isn't unusual for some people, but he'll have like little lizards and stuff that come in his house. But I know that any area that's warm in the United States will have some of that too. So, but to me, it's unusual because I don't live in a place like that that's warm. Yeah. Kinsey, what? I better not hear about any cat hunting. If he starts talking about that, I'll kick his ass. No cat hunting. He has never said anything like that to me, and he probably knows. But I think he would tell me if he doesn't lie to me. Poisonous. Oh, poisonous. You know what? Everything's poisonous. Over in Australia, they don't eat catfish. Catfish is poisonous. Did you know that? In Australia, catfish is poisonous. Mm-hmm. And toads. Toads are poisonous over there. It's okay. They have like a thing where they try to kill all the toads because the toads the toads kill stuff. I can't remember what he said, but the toads are bad over there, so they have to kill the toads. Thank you, Chihuahua. Thank you so much. Australia is beautiful, and I think it all probably depends on where you live. I know that a lot of the stuff is dangerous and whatever, but like where he's at seems to be fairly safe. I know like there are some snakes, um, which I don't like, but for the most part, he's not had any major problems where he's at, and he's in a good area. And he works outside, so yeah, yeah. And catfish, like over here where we eat catfish for dinner, over there they do not because it's poisonous, venomous, actually. It's got some kind of venom in it. There's actually quite a bit I could tell you. I know sometimes I draw a blank, but you live in Melbourne. He lives over in Queensland, Gold Coast area. It's good to know there's somebody from Australia. This person can tell you more than I can. That's great. So, Jody, you can tell us about the toad thing. The toads are poisonous, right? I know that's probably not important, but I want to know why. What's the deal with the toads? You lived up there for 12 years? Like over in Queensland by Gold Coast? Yeah, there we go. So what's up with the toads? What do they do? Oh my god, tell cat hunting season. Oh my god. Yes. What? My boyfriend lives right near you? Scammy? Really? Oh, your son's in Brisbane. Oh my god. My fiance works there almost every day. That's so cool. This is awesome. I don't want to get too specific, but very close. Yeah. That's cool. I love this. Very cool. They could know each other. My fiance used to live in Brisbane. Not anymore, but that's cool. Okay. Cane toads were brought in to wipe out something. I can't remember, but they have taken over. Oh, yeah, that's what he told me, that they just have to kill them. That's so weird. Like over here, toads, we don't, they're no big deal, but most Americans go for catfishing and die. I know, because like I was telling him that I'm going to get catfish. And he's like, "What? You guys eat catfish?" I'm like, "Yeah, catfish is good." He's like, "Not over here. No, we don't do that." The toads were brought here a long time ago to eat bugs off sugarcane. Turns out they eat everything and they're poisonous. Yeah, see? Yep, that's what he told me. Yes. Yeah, when he told me that, I was like, "What? That's so weird." It's just interesting. Things are so different over there compared to over here. It's like a whole different world. I'll tell you what though, man. I was never big into like seafood, and I never even really ate fish that much. I would eat catfish every once in a while, but over there, I know there wasn't a whole lot of choices for like fast food, but we ate fish and chips a lot. Fish and chips are good over there, really good. Oh wow. Ugh. What is the cat season? Cat hunting season? I want to know what that is. I think maybe. What is it? Old hippies fry the toad skin and smell. What the hell? They're not licking the toads anymore. They're smoking them. Ugh. I'm so glad we have some Australians in here to talk this over. So I'm not the only one that's telling you half the info based upon my little visit that I had and knowing somebody very well that lives there. Got some people in here that actually live there. That's good. But I want to know what Kenzie's talking about because I don't know it. Oh. Yikes. No, he has never mentioned that to me. Yeah. Well, I can agree. I think, like, I know everybody has their own rules for their own pets. And I think, like, personally, I would keep my own cats inside anyway. I just worry too much about what's going to happen if they do go outside. So, personally, I would keep my cats inside regardless. Now, she said feral cats, so I would assume they're talking about wild cats. Better not be house cat hunting. Come here, little tiger. Yeah. Feral house cat? What's a feral house cat? Is there such a thing? Yeah, my cat doesn't. My cats don't go outside either. No way. Nope. I'd be a little too concerned. I don't trust cats outside. We have outside. There's outside cats here. Not my cats, but I mean, there's cats outside that I see out there all the time. I'm all congested. I'm sorry. Anyway, there's cats out there. I see the same cats all the time, and I don't know if they belong to somebody or if they're just wild, but I get concerned what's going to happen to them. You know, especially with winter. Oh, we've had cats in our garage in the wintertime. And I don't mind that they go in there. I'd rather they go in there and be safe. I don't want anything to happen to any cat. Ooh, Google cat hunt Australia. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll do that later. Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh. So one time when I was little, um, where was I at? My mom and my dad went on vacation to the World's Fair in Memphis, Tennessee. I think it was in Memphis. This was years ago, like the 80s. I think it was in Memphis. Anyway, and I must have been staying with my grandma. I think I was with my grandma in Iowa. And our cat, apparently my mom just left it outside. I don't know why. I guess because we lived way, way out in the country, like way out. And it was a outdoor cat. And while we were gone, my cousin, who was a punk, and I don't mean punk like punk rocker, just he was a punk. He came to our house. Well, our cat disappeared while we were gone. And my mom swears that my punk cousin did something to that cat, killed it or whatever. And I don't know how she knows that he was there doing stuff, but I don't know. Sounds like one of those kids that did something. You know what I mean? I don't know how she knows what she knows, but she thinks she knows. I think it's mean when kids do torturous acts on animals. Yeah. I mean, people that do stuff to animals, it's bad, man. It's like people that do things to the elderly, people that do stuff to children, people that do stuff to animals. Like, people are disgusting, man. People that can't take care of themselves or defend themselves, or animals that can't defend themselves. It's not right. Yeah, like they're considered like a pest, maybe. Angie, exactly. It's sad. Mm. Ew. They eat their kangaroos. My daughter ate some kangaroo jerky once when she was little. This is before I was with my fiance years ago. My ex used to buy all this weird jerky just to try it, and she got some or he got some kangaroo jerky and gave it to my daughter, and she ate it. Didn't care for it. I've never had it. My fiance had some a while back. I don't know. I can't remember what he thought of it. I think he had it. I think he got some. I know he's had it before, but it seems like he had some not that long ago. Byron Bay. I went to Byron Bay. I had a picture taken there. I just showed it the other day. On my last live, I showed a picture of me at Byron Bay. I can show it again. I got it on here. I'm getting really congested. Man, I sound terrible. Where is that picture? Here it is. Here's me and my fiance at Byron Bay. Oh, God. I sound like poop. Kangaroo is great for dogs and cats. Very lean meat. I want to eat it because I'm weird, but my kids like it. Oh, I can't believe how crappy I sound all of a sudden. It's time for some Benadryl or something. My goodness. Isn't that crazy how much I went from sounding okay to sounding like crap within the last hour? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, by the way, I don't know who has the link, but somebody put it, I think, in Discord a while back. You can sign up for free COVID tests, or maybe you can just Google it. But I got mine in the mail today, so you can get these. You get 4 tests in the mail. I got mine today, so. Benadryl is cough medicine. Interesting. Over in Australia. Wow. I take Benadryl every night. Maybe my body knows it's time. I don't know. I take it every night for congestion, but it also helps me to sleep. And I'm getting freaking. I don't usually sound like this. I'm just suddenly, something hit me bad. That was you, Luna? Yes. Thank you, Luna. Yeah, thank you. If you can put that in there, or give. How do I do that? Are you able to drop a link? Luna, are you a mod? Oh, God. I'll check. Oh, my goodness, Luna. Yes, you are. Okay, I dropped the link in here if you could, Luna, so people can get COVID tests. Thank you so much. You got yours last week? Good. Yeah. Thank you, Toys. Yeah, I was like, since I suddenly feel like crap, I know it's just allergies, but I was like, oh, made me think. I was like, oh, COVID test, everybody. Get your COVID test. You never know if that might come in handy. Opal hunters. Holders. Yes, good. Just got tossed out the old ones. Yes. Yes. Free COVID tests. You never know when they might come in handy. My daughter paid for some a few weeks ago. Maybe a month ago. I don't know. Because she was really sick. And hers was negative. And then I got sick. So I took the other one because hers came with two. And mine was negative too. But now we got free ones. So if somebody gets sick again, at least we have them. You never know. Thank you so much, Luna. I appreciate that. It's good for everybody to have on hand. Oh. God. I should have taken something first. I don't know. Man, I didn't know I was going to start sounding like that. Really, Anne? Sensitive? Do you get sensitive to spices? Oh, Luna, I'm sorry. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to be safe. It's better to make sure. That's terrible. These new tests are for the new strains. Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, I haven't even had my third shot. I just had the first two, so I haven't even been out there to get any boosters or anything. I need to do that. I just haven't. I've been lazy, I guess. I'm lazy about a lot of things. I've been supposed to go to the doctor to do so many things, and I put off all kinds of stuff. I'm just so bad about doing the things I need to do. But I made my doctor's appointment for November 6th for to go talk to him about some lupus stuff and talk to him about that. And I'm finally going to go and discuss some stuff with him about that. I would go sooner, but he's just booked up. So I'm going to do that. Just come out with a fourth now. Okay, so if they've come out with a fourth one now, me too, Sweet Harmony. Okay, so if they've come out with a fourth one now, and I've only had the second one, so I would have to get the third one before I could get the fourth one, or would they just skip the third and move on to the fourth with me? How would that work? Would I still have to get the third and then the fourth? Oh, God. Oh, man. Thank you, Chihuahua. I have crazy stuff going on with my body. My lips are chapped. You probably can't tell. I got lip stuff on right now to kind of cover it, but okay. I've got my lips are chapped really bad. Like they're extremely bad. And they're peeling, cracked. I pick at them because I can't help it, but they're bad. And they've been like that for 9 months. Actually, it's starting to show. 9 months straight. They won't heal. And I've tried everything. It actually is hidden very well right now. But if I got it close, you can see it. And then my hair, all of this, and my forehead too. This is dry, cracked, scaly, all through my whole head, the whole entire thing. And even my skin up in here, the skin on my head has thickened. It's hard to explain, but it's actually quite gross. I don't even like to tell everybody that, but I've got things going on. My joints hurt so bad. My knees and my hips and my back pops. When I bend over and bend back up, it goes all the way up. I've got so much stuff. I don't want to sit here and talk about my health, but my body's messed up. It's really messed up. Whole bunch psoriasis. Old earth. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Thank you, Sweet Harmony. Yeah, but I got a lot. My mom's like, don't talk about your your health all the time. People don't want to hear about it, but there's a lot going on. Parts of me just feel bruised in my legs, like on the side right here. They feel bruised. It's really weird stuff. So it's not like just one thing or another. It's not like just nerves. It's bones. It's my scalp. It's my skin. Other areas I don't even TMI areas. There's stuff all over my body. So I'm like, I need to go to the doctor. Oh, I do have interstitial cystitis. I have osteoarthritis. God. So it's like I have a whole plethora of issues. Ulrus, yes. And the thing is, the rheumatologist never diagnosed me with a positive lupus. I never got a positive lupus diagnosis. I do have a positive ANA. I've got a bunch of things I should be considered positive for lupus, but he never gave me a positive lupus diagnosis, even though I should have. So, thank you, Great Dane. I agree. See, a lot of people understand, but I think that rheumatologist was a pain in the ass. Roll of Tide, I have not. This stuff, is fairly recent. The dermatologist, I probably should have when my lips started doing this. And by the way, I have tried Aquaphor on my lips. I have tried Blistex on my lips. I've even used hydrocortisone on my lips. Sweet Harmony, yeah, thank you. Well, I try to hide a lot of it. Before I get on here, I put on stuff to cover my lips. I scrub my face, put all kinds of creams and stuff. I try to cover myself up well. Because I don't embrace it. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to look. My mom sends me to the gas station to get her pop, and I'm embarrassed to go down there and do that because I got dry flakes and it's embarrassing. But I make myself look nice and try to hide everything and try not to pick because I pick. Yeah, and I would like to just get a different rheumatologist too, by the way. But I have Medicaid, Meridian, and there's only the one that takes that, and it's the one I've already seen. So I'm gonna have to go back to him. But now the last time I seen him has been several years ago, and I've got new additional problems since I saw him last. So I'm hoping that maybe now this time he'll be like, okay, you meet enough of the criteria now, and I'll treat you. So, I just want him to give me the proper medication for lupus. That one medication. The one that people are taking for the COVID. Hey, Legs. I've seen you before when I was using the Twisty name that I usually use, Twisty. So I've seen you before. That's who I am. But yeah, the medicine that people were taking for COVID, I looked that up. Yeah, that medication there. I read what it was good for, and it was like for the inflammation and it helped with like skin disorders and things as well. And I thought that might help me. I do not want to take. Thank you, Legs. I don't want to take steroids unless I absolutely have to. So I'm older. Does it help you? I also saw that it also would help with pain, and I have a lot of pain. So I don't want any narcotic pain medications. You live on them? Okay. I don't want narcotics. I don't want steroids. I just want something that will help me with pain and inflammation. So I thought that if he would give me a medication like that would help, I might be satisfied. I also have chronic kidney problems and bladder, overactive bladder, and the interstitial cystitis that's what that is. I have pain in my bladder, extreme bad bladder pain in the mornings when I wake up. That's why, and I'm on a medication for that, which it helps, but it's not enough. I can deal with it with that medication. I can deal with that pain. It's tolerable. It's called a no, not hydroxyzine. What is it called? I can't even think of the name of it. I can go look at it real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what it's called. It's a bladder medication. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Okay. It is called, oh no, not hydro, oxybutynin. I'm on oxybutynin for the bladder. And it does help. If I don't have that, I know it. I mean, if I don't have that medication in me, I'm in so much pain. Okay, 26 years ago, I had a positive ANA. They ran a test for lupus. It came back negative. He told me that I will never get lupus. What? He also said to never have another ANA. What? Why would he say to never have another one run? What? Hydroxyzine? Yeah, no. My daughter's on a hydroxyzine. That's why I was thinking it was that. Why would they tell you to never have another ANA run? That's weird. No. See, now mine came back positive, and they said it's a homogeneous pattern. Angie knows what I'm talking about. I showed her my results. Homogeneous pattern with what's it called? Is it a teeter, Angie, or is it titer? How do you pronounce that? Teeter? It was a 160. Oh. Oh, well, that's not good. I think that mine have to cover me because it's Medicaid, but interesting. Huh, that's so weird. Sweet Harmony, that's so sweet. Teeter? Okay. Teeter. I don't even know how to say it. Now they have ran 2 on me, and they were both positive, and they were spread out for a couple of years. They said that it would never go back to negative. They said it would always be positive. Titer. Okay, thank you. I don't know what I'm saying because I'm not. They've never told me. I had to look it up on my own, so I never knew how to pronounce it. Yeah, see, I've had 2 as well. But apparently they didn't. The doctor, what's it called? The rheumatologist. He said I didn't have enough inflammation, and so I didn't meet the criteria. But Angie, she's a nurse. She said that that was a lot of inflammation, according to my records. So I don't know. Thank you, Old Earth. Yes, it'll always be positive. That's okay, Angie. Right. Yep. So anyway. Sorry. I hope if you guys don't want to talk about this stuff, it's okay. Sedimentation rate. See, that's what I'm thinking, Old Earth. But now, I mean, this has been a few years ago, so maybe it'll be different now because I have a lot going on. A lot. If he still says it's not enough to meet the criteria, I'm going to be pissed off. And I'm like, why waste my time? Why bother going? I'm going to see my regular doctor, not the rheumatologist. I'm seeing a regular doctor on November 6th. I'm going to have him do the blood work and have him check it. I'll have him, him see all that stuff. Maybe he will be able to tell me what that said rate is. Okay. If he can tell me if it's high or low, and if it is high, then I can go to the rheumatologist. If it's not high, then I guess I won't waste my time. Right? Scam me right. But I also thought if I go to my regular doctor, maybe he can just prescribe that medication himself. Do you think he would prescribe it? I mean, is that something he can do? Or do I have to see a rheumatologist to be prescribed that medication? Or does that medication only help if your SED rate is high? Because if it's not going to help me with my problems, then I don't need that medication anyway. You see a regular doctor? Oh, well, see, maybe my regular doctor is all I need. I know from what I read, some medications are only prescribed by specialists. See, maybe, but what I read about like the dry lips thing, it's like I read something about your what is it? Your body keeps producing the skin. I can't remember how I read this, but something about your skin is trying to reproduce new skin, and I don't know. There was something about that, and that might be what my lips are doing. But my scalp is a mess. I tried using what's it called, T-Sal shampoo, and it made it worse. And it started feeling like it was frying my hair at the root. I'm like, forget it. I'm not using that anymore. It's not helping me. It's making it worse. I don't know what to do. That's psoriasis. Yeah, that's what I think. It's just making it worse. So I don't want to use that anymore. Older C. Yes. And my regular doctor is really nice. He's a good doctor. He even knows me. The last time I went to see my regular doctor, I hadn't seen him in a long time. And I went in there. Actually, I went in with my mom. She was seeing him. She had me come with her. And then I told him that I needed something while I was there. I asked him for something. And he's, because it wasn't my appointment, but I needed something as well. And so he was going to pull me up on the computer while we were sitting there. And he knew my birthday by heart. He memorized it. He knew my birthday. I was just like, that's cool that he could remember something like that off the top of his head. Like, that's awesome. He's a really good guy. See, oh, Miss Moss, thank you. Really? See? That makes me even more sure of what I already knew, you know? I have known for years that that's what this is. It's like you know your own body more than somebody else does, and why don't they listen to you, you know? A few years ago, when I first went to see him, well, no, it was, yeah, no, it was before I went to see him. Okay, a few years ago, I swelled up really bad. I swelled up all over, so bad. Even my stomach. I mean, I looked like I was pregnant. I mean, like far along pregnant. My stomach got huge, but my legs, I swelled up so bad in my knees that I couldn't get up and down the stairs without using the rail. I had to hold onto the rail to pull myself up and down the stairs. It was terrible. But I started losing my hair. My hair got so thin that when I would take all of my hair, every bit of my hair, and pull it to a ponytail, I had this much hair. That's how much hair I had on my whole head. And this was just maybe a year and a half ago. And it's thick again. I mean, not that my hair is thick, but it's back. I'm not even kidding. I was wearing wigs. I was so insecure. So it's crazy. That's when I went. So has it been a year and a half? It feels like it's been a year and a half. It might be longer, but that's when I went to see him. I said, I'm losing my hair. All this stuff's going on. And he said that I didn't meet the criteria. Yeah, maybe it was in January. So maybe it was 2 years ago. 2.5. What did I take for hair growth? I was taking some biotin, but what else? I think it was just biotin. I also took some regular multivitamins, but I wasn't real good about taking them, so I didn't take them very often, but I was taking biotin for sure. That's about it. Sounds like RA mixed with psoriasis, arthritis. Definitely some arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. I think they checked me for that. Arthritis. I'm trying to think. It seems like they checked me for the rheumatoid, and that was negative, I think. I know biotin is good. Hair, nail, skin pills. That's what I took some, but I think it was the biotin. My daughter got them for me. It's been a long time now. They are good. They are good. And my nails, they did really well. Yeah, they did help. Collagen, yes. Mhm. I still have the wigs I was wearing. I kept buying different wigs because none of them, I was not happy with any of them. They all look too fake for me. They were all a little too thick, so it didn't look enough like real hair. Yep, biotin. But yep, I have a wig right over there on my dresser. I'm just, like right now I'm picking dry stuff off my freaking head right here, like right above my ear, but it's all over my whole scalp. I try to avoid like picking and scratching it, especially on here while I'm talking, because it'll start floating around in my hair. You have choice of free or private healthcare in the UK. Pay national insurance. Yes. I know. If it would be nice if we had some free healthcare. Leg, I wish that I had that. I get a little too insecure. Dang it. I think I just broke a nail. My joints hurt all the time. Yeah, me too. And it's gotten so bad lately. Like the last 2 weeks, man, I really just broke a nail. um, it's gotten so bad in the last couple of weeks that I've been so miserable. In fact, okay, so for the arthritis, for this in my spine, I'm supposed to be taking gabapentin and this other pill. It's something for my back. I can't remember. It's some arthritis pill, but I don't like it because it makes my mouth dry, so dry. Like it is so miserable. I can't even tolerate it. So I quit taking it. And I don't take it, and I don't take the gabapentin because I don't like either one of them. But it's been really bad, and it's gotten increasingly worse the last 2 weeks. And I was complaining so bad day before yesterday. No, yesterday. And my mom was like, "Why don't you go ahead and take the gabapentin?" It used to make me feel so dizzy, and it was just a feeling I hated it. But she said, go ahead and take the gabapentin. She's like, you can take so many milligrams per day, really. You can take it. You'll be all right. I'm like, ugh. I said, Mom, if I can't tolerate 300 milligrams, I'm sure as hell not going to take 600 or 900 a day, which is, I'm supposed to take 900 a day. But she talked me into it. So but I didn't take what she wanted me to take. I said, I'll take one pill, 300. So I took one, and I took naproxen. And actually yesterday she said, just take that and stay in bed. Just stay in bed. So I did that yesterday, and I did feel a little bit better. I didn't feel like I had quite so much pain, it was nice. I can't say I felt good, but I did feel better. Okay, wait a minute. What made your face turn orange? Don't tell me it was the gabapentin. What? I'll have to watch out for that. Falling in, yes, okay, it makes you fall into walls. Now that's what happened with me. Okay, it made me dizzy. It made me feel like I was going to run into stuff. I hated that. I could not stand that feeling. It made me nervous. I didn't like it, so I wouldn't take it. But I did yesterday. I took one pill, and then this morning I took one again. Oh God, I'm going to be watching out for that because I'm just now like introducing myself to it again to see if I'll do okay. But I took one today, and once again, I was a little bit better today. Now, I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see how I do. If I don't know if I'm gonna start taking the arthritis pill again or not. I was just thinking, like the whole dry mouth thing drove me insane. I couldn't deal with it. And at the time, yeah, I was in a lot of pain. I know they'd say, which is worse, the back pain or the dry mouth? But at the time, the dry mouth was so freaking bad. I was chugging Mountain Dew, which is making me fat. And I could be chugging water. I get that. But I was chugging Mountain Dew. Okay. So I'm like, I don't want to drink that much stuff. And even no matter how much I drank, the mouth was still dry regardless. Okay. But I was miserable. So anyway, I just gave it all up. But now I'm like, okay, so do I just give it a try again? Because the pain is that bad. It's so bad that maybe I have to try to deal with the dry mouth because the pain, I can't tolerate the pain anymore. I can't do it anymore. So I'm just going to have to wait and see if Maybe I'll have to keep some water by my bed every day so I'm not drinking Mountain Dew. I quit Mountain Dew and I started drinking that again. I don't want to keep doing that. Huh. Yeah, Mountain Dew is bad for my teeth. Yeah, exactly. It's already got problems there. I got a tooth that's trying to escape my mouth. That one right there. My bottom teeth were straight. Those were my straight teeth. These are my crooked teeth. Those were the straight ones. And this one right here has no gums behind it. None. Gone. Gone. And now it's like messed up. So, yeah, the last thing I need is to have any damage going on in there. My teeth already hurt when I brush my teeth. I got problems. Yeah, Roll Tide. I don't need any more issues in my. I need to go to the dentist, and I'm scared to death now. Scared. Okay, Roll Tide. I bought mints or gum. Mints or gum. I got something for dry mouth, and I took it with me to Vegas because I knew I was going to need the medicine while I was in Vegas because I was going to be walking around. So I took my pills with me there because I knew I'd be doing a lot of walking, and I knew I was going to be in pain. But I don't use it at home because I wasn't taking the pills. So whatever it is, I have it somewhere. Biotin did nothing for you. It helped me. Well, I don't know if it helped me. I got better, but I don't know if it was the biotin that did it. I'm just glad it got better. I thought I was done for. I thought my hair was all going to fall out. It was every time I'd wash my hair. Here's what happened. Every time I was washing my hair, I'd wash it and then I'd go like this. And then all this hair would be in my hand. Every time I'd run my fingers through it, hair. It was terrible. And I would start shaking. When I'd see all that hair in my hands, I was shaking. It was horrible. Dry mouth and everything is so bad. Most people have no teeth, but oh my gosh. Scammy, I'm sorry. Yeah. I have a rib. My bottom rib on my left side is fused to my spine, and they say that's a deformity I was born with. Interesting. That never caused me problems that I noticed as a kid or anything, but it's there now. I mean, I'm assuming that's part of my pain. I don't know for sure. But I've got that, and then I've got the arthritis in my spine. My mom has 3 compression fractures in her spine. And now she's got osteoporosis. She just found that out too. So she's got all kinds of stuff going on. That's what's happening to your hair. What's happening with your hair, Roll Tide? Is it coming out of in your hands like mine did? Scammy, exactly. Like after what started to happen with my teeth, I can't pick on people for their teeth. I mean, like if someone's picking on somebody else hardcore, like big time, and then I see them with bad teeth, I might say something only because they're doing it to someone else, but that's it. Oh, Tide, I feel for you because when that started happening to me, it would put me into little panic. I can't say full on panic attacks, but it was put me into panic attacks. I'd see all of that come out, and that I would literally just be shaking. And I get it. I'm so sorry. Nobody understands it till they've been through it, and that's the scariest damn feeling. Especially if it keeps like every time you're washing your hair and you see that much hair coming out. I would wash my hair and like I wash it in the sink, okay, and then that's Tajri. Anyway, then what is it, Taj? I would have this collection of hair I'd have to collect up, and it would be a full ball of hair every time. That went on for so long, and then I literally had like that much hair left. Come here, Taj. Come here. Taj wants to come say hi. This is Tajri. Say hi. Say hi. Meow. Taj. You can't get on the computer. Taj wanted to get on the computer. He's still trying to. Look. Go on. Oh, don't show them your butt. Meow. Murder Mountain, meow. Meow. Murder Mountain. Excuse me. Sorry. Murder Mountain. Taj. Hey. Psst. Psst. Meow. Come on. Yeah, tell them about your bracelets. Tell them about the rubber bracelets and plastic. Yeah, look. Taj. Hey. Come on now. You can't get on the computer. Meow. Meow. Well, look. Can you hear him? He's a good kitty when he wants to not attack. You gonna go attack Callie? Meow. Meow. Tell them all about Murder Mountain. Meow. Oh, Callie's on the bed. She's watching. Oh, she's jealous. She wants to be a part of it. She's watching closely. Oh, look. Oh. Oh. Look. He's got big, crazy eyes. People always talk about his eyes. He always looks like he's on crack or something. Oh, he said, no, not me. I'm Murder Mountain Cat. Meow. Trying to get him to like look straight at the computer screen, but meow. There you go. Get to see him a little bit. Oh, he just wants to rub on the microphone. The dog's watching him now. Oh, the dog went away. Yeah, cats do love. This cat wants to get up here. He keeps trying, but I think he's over it now. Thank you, Snake. Oh, he likes to do that too. To rub his tail on me. Yeah, he is purring a little bit. Oh, yeah, he's still purring. Yeah. Yeah, he's still purring. I was wondering if you guys could hear him, like when he put his face up there. Did you purr on the microphone? Oh. He's trying to act like he's just a good boy all the time, but he's the attack cat. Meow. Murder Mountain Cat. Oh, look. Being sweet. You're being sweet. Why don't you go get a rubber bracelet for everybody? Show them. You rub your butt on me? Go rub your butt on me. Your omega-3 and 6 fair. Okay, now I also heard, yeah, the vitamin D, and then I heard B12. Yes, B12. That's what I'm wondering if I might need. Yeah, someone else said it too. B12. B12, B10. You're so cute. Angie says you're cute. Now, when I don't have grandkids here, both cats will lay in the bed with me and they won't fight, and that's what I like. But then I get those times when they are freaking fighting each other and knocking stuff over. They break things. They're naughty cats. All right. So has Bomb come in to chat yet or anything? Have you guys noticed? Collagen. Get some. I probably need some of that. I haven't had anything with collagen in it probably ever in my life. Sweet Harmony, you still haven't slept? Girl. Okay. Sweet Harmony. How are you not sleeping, girl? You need some sleep. We can send you some melatonin. Or some Benadryl. I'm breathing a little better than I was. I didn't even take any yet. These are also messed. They're so brittle. They just bust out. Oh my gosh. Yep, me too, legs. My teeth used to be fairly good. They're crooked, but they were good. And then crap just happened. And then a couple years ago, I got Smile Direct, those plastic aligners to straighten my teeth. The top ones actually got almost completely straight. Ugh, the bottom ones were already straight. But the last aligners I had, the last couple sets, they wouldn't quite fit right. And I told them that. And they're like, that's okay. Just wear them anyway. I'm like, I can't wear them when they don't fit. And I just quit wearing them. And then they kind of went crooked again. So wasted money basically after that. Yep, I hope she did too. Still selling mustard biscuits. Yeah, mustard eating biscuits. I can totally understand that. Because, that's kind of underneath the clothes and no one's going to notice, but this, people look at. But you know what? Who cares what people think anyway? Hey, I don't even know what to call you. When I see your name, I'm just like, what do I call you? Can I call you that? You don't have to chat. It's okay. Just glad you're here. No, twisty insomnia is one of those. I get that. I get that. That's funny that you bring up fibromyalgia. I asked my mom if maybe that's what's got me going the route I'm going right now, because I said it's not just my nerves, it's not just my bones, it's all kinds of stuff. It's widespread pain, and I know fibromyalgia is widespread pain. I would say taking sleeping pills occasionally is okay, though. If you take them all the time, it might be something that makes you become dependent. But and some people do take them every night. More worried about your hair than your teeth. Yeah, I can understand that too. My hair, oh my gosh. I was so upset about my hair. So upset. I mean, I was crying about my hair. And then the teeth things, but that tooth right there, that's bothering me a lot. I'm like, that tooth is in the front and it's going to have to be pulled. That's why I haven't gone to the dentist yet. I already know when I go, they're going to say that has to go. It has to go. There's no gum behind it to take care of it. They can't just fix it. It has to go. I don't want to have that tooth pulled without a tooth to go in its place. So I'm not ready to go. Dang, weeks without sleeping. I have to sleep every day. Every day. Mm-mm. Dang. Weeks without sleeping. I can't even imagine that. I have to sleep every day. And my usual sleeping pattern was always going to sleep around 7 p.m., waking up at 2:52. I don't know why it's 2:52, but it is. That's my alarm time. But I've been staying up late lately. Late for me, which is like between 8 and 10. Well, 10 is so late for me. It really is so late. But bomb's gone on later, and I can't make myself go to sleep. So I'll be watching, and I'll fall asleep whenever I fall asleep. And so I oversleep. I sleep past my alarm time, or I'll hit snooze, not even realize I do it. So I've been waking up around 3:30 sometimes, 3:30. Then I wake up, and in the morning I wake up 3:30, and then I will message my fiance around 4:30, and talk to him then. So that's my sleep time. But I have to sleep, otherwise I'm a mess. Okay, look at fibromyalgia. If you can cross off 7 symptoms, there's a chance you could have fibromyalgia. I'll look into that. Oh, my lips. Here I go. So fibromyalgia, peeling skin. Sorry. There I go. Is fibromyalgia a symptom of lupus? My daughter is on Boost Bar. My older daughter. Mm. Says Angie Brooks. My skin's drying out while I'm sitting here. I'm a hot ass mess. Oh, God. I'm going to sit here and start picking. God. I take Topamax. I was prescribed that to help with my weight a long time ago. And now I don't think it's doing anything. But I'm going to ask my doctor to increase the dosage again. It did really well for me for a while. Be prepared to ME. What's ME? ME. What's that? I'm confused. ME. Or do you mean MS? I have Aquaphor. I use it all the time. That's exactly what I use. I have it right there. I have to put it on. No, chapstick doesn't do anything for me. I've done it all. Aquaphor is the only thing that works. I can say it doesn't work, but it works better than anything else. And that's all I've been using lately because nothing else works. I use Aquaphor, and then when it gets really, really bad, I put some hydrocortisone on it as well because it's a steroid cream. But yeah, Aquaphor is about the best thing there is for it compared to everything else, but they won't heal. They just will not. I'm sure you guys can hear me. I'm like, I can't breathe. Let's see. I take Topamax. I take the oxybutynin for the bladder. I take Benadryl every night. Like for your face, Wendy Lou. My daughter was putting it on her son's face when he was a baby for every little when he would scratch his face with his little baby fingers. That's okay, Angelica. Thank you. You too. Wendy Lou, that's interesting. I wonder if I should try that sometime. As dry as my skin has been, I should probably try that. Like, I've been getting really dry, like even in my eyebrows, really bad, and up in this area. Maybe I should put some on there. I could do that and see if that helps. Yuppie flu. I've never heard of it. I'll have to Google that too. I got a lot of things to look into tonight. Humidifiers help. I have one here, and it had some mold in it. I think blowing some moldy vapors into the air or moisture in the air might be a bad thing. Try to clean it out really well, and I don't think I could get it all out. Doing pretty good, Mrs. Good Trouble. How are you? Need a new humidifier, I think. Bleach kills the mold. Good idea. It's just a small one, a little one, but it's better than nothing. The only thing I don't like is that the water or the floor right around where the humidifier is, the floor gets pretty wet. I always have to put like a towel down. Chronic fatigue syndrome. Okay. I'm not sure about that, Scammy. I'm not sure like if they actually tested for that specifically or not. They didn't tell me if they did. I can ask them. I wonder what they have to do to test, like what specific tests they do to find out. They just did all these different panels, and yeah, I have all the results that they gave me. Being too clean. Okay, Great Dane. This is going to be some information that I didn't plan to share, but I will tell you. My eyes are not really dry. My mouth itself is not dry, except for when I take certain medications. Dry girly parts. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is one of the things that's been bothering me. Okay. Not down inside. Oh, God. Here we go. But, oh, God. I can't believe I'm even talking about this. Okay. Oh, God. How do I explain this? Oh, God. My God. I can't believe it. Yeah. Great Dane. This is TMI. This is part of what's bugging me, and I can't believe I'm talking about this. Great Dane, yeah, maybe we'll do that, okay? Because it is a little TMI, but this is part of the problem, and it's a pretty big one. But it's not my vagina is not too dry. Let's just say that. But DM me and I'll tell you more, okay? Yeah. We'll talk. Mm-hmm. I'm not dry there, but there's some issues going on. Thank you, Anne. You didn't really embarrass me, but if I had a freaking diagram of things, I could because it's not what it sounds like. It sounds really embarrassing, but it gets embarrassing if you're trying to explain something and I have to talk about something that where I'm trying to point things out and say it's not here, it's here, and it gets a little embarrassing because I can't talk about it without talking about the other stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know how to pull things up on my on StreamYard yet to show things, so I'd have to explain it in words, and that's a little embarrassing. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk about it in Discord. We'll let the moles read it in there. They'll be like, "Oh, that's what she's talking about." Yeah, Twisty's gross. Yeah, voice chat. That would be good. The insides are all good, but the outsides are on a drought. Pretty much, and it's not even. Yeah, never mind. Yep, that's right, legs. Great Dane, that's good. Sounds good. I wondered who that was. I was like, who the heck was that? That's right, Luna. That's right. Yes, please subscribe. Next time, maybe I'll be more prepared and we'll have other stuff to talk about rather than animals humping and dry skin and whatever. Yes, they do, legs. They do. And they'll be like, ooh, that girl's just disgusting. The things she talks about are freaking gross. Which I'm all about being gross. I can be really gross, but I think it's funny sometimes. Mm, gross is funny. Let's see how long I've been on here for 2 hours and 26 minutes. That's amazing. I wish I could have been a little bit more entertaining today, but I'll do better. And angry, I think it's been a little angry. I'm not, but it is. It wouldn't matter if we were all beauty queens. They would anyway. You're right. You're right. They're all so mad. See, and we're not even really saying much about them today. I have a lot to say about them now, but I'm trying to. Thank you, Old Earth. I know I could do better, but I really just kind of I get up here and I'm like, what could I even say? Thank you, Mrs. Good Trouble. I know I could do better though. I just kind of sit here and think I draw a blank, and also I get I try to talk, and then I just draw a blank. My brain has so much it wants to say, but I can't get it out of my mouth. But I do think, sometimes if I have other people up here to talk to, like the chat helps because I can respond. But yeah, if I have somebody come up with me, we can talk to each other. That'd make it easier too. I would love if there was a room in Discord where it's invite only and we could use the room to support each other on our bad days. It helps when there is support and we wouldn't have to worry. Yeah. I don't think any of them need air. They're not worth the trouble. Wave too far gone. Yep. Try to write down a list of Luna. I did that last time, which really my list was literally only about me, kids, grandkids, fiance, pets, and I wrote "Bomb is love." Which, by the way, last time I think I did say "Bomb is love." That sounded so culty, so culty, and that is not. That was not what I was trying to say. I mean, to me, bomb is love, but that just makes the hater be even more like, wow, that's culty as fuck. But what I really meant was that Bomb brought us all together, and our Discord is all about love. We love each other. We support each other. And that's the truth. She brought people together who became a community, and that community does love and support each other. And as much as they like to say that our Discord is a bunch of freaking demons or something, that we're all bad, no, we are all good people. And if somebody does come in there and start trouble, if we find out about it, they're gone. She is not an evil person, and our Discord is not a bunch of evil people. She's, no, she's brought a community of loving people together. So, yeah, bomb is love, but I did not mean to make it sound like bomb is love. Where's your Kool-Aid? Let's get that bathwater out. No, that's not what I meant. So maybe next time I'll word it differently and it won't sound so culty. Bunch of culty motherfuckers. I enjoy our Discord too. I think it's pretty awesome. And you know what? I had never even been in a Discord before until it was brought up. There was a Discord and we could be invited in. And I thought, well, I'll just give it a shot. I'll pop in there and see. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I won't. And I'm glad that I did because I'm in there every day. And it was almost like back in the early 2000s when I started trying out Yahoo. I think it was Yahoo chat. I think it was Yahoo chat. That sounds right. And I was in there all the time, chat rooms every day. And I had a pretty popular thing back then. I was on cam every day. And my name, it had Twisted in it. My name it was a Twisted name. I have always used Twisted or Twisty in my usernames. So I've been around with this name or parts of it. Some form of twisted has been in my name for years. So that's why I chose Twisty Poo. I've just stuck with it. So, but yeah, I feel like I'm kind of back into the groove of being into a chat, using my name, and I love using Discord, and I love the people that are in there. And if there is a mole around anywhere, you're a fool. You're a fool. You're mixed amongst a bunch of good people. So there better not be no mole. Don't be no mole in my group. You've made a mistake. There ain't no mole in our group. Who said there's a mole? I think there's a mole in my group. Mm-hmm. There's always a mole in someone's group. I think. Nah. No, there's not a mole. Yeah, no. I don't think there is. That's right. Nah. No, I don't. I really don't think so because we're close with it. We're all close with each other. What? Flava said she's spoken to them all. When did she say that? Sometimes people say things just to make you suspicious, just to get you worked up. It could be true, but it also could be just to make you suspicious of one another. Oh, really, Luna? Angie, that's exactly my point. Mm-hmm. And if there was one, what are they saying? They're seeing us talking about daily life um and saying things that we would say out loud in chat. Not out loud, but what we'd say in the chat. There's nothing there that we don't say anyway, so big deal. 100 moles. Yeah. There's nothing to see. So big deal. Yes, our cats, our dogs, our life, our glitter. Big deal. Big deal. Yep. You get to see a bunch of people that love and support each other. What have you got over there? You get a bunch of people that are a bunch of criminals. Bunch of criminals with fake ads and people that are threatening people's daughters. That's something to be proud of. Wow. Luna, that's right. Mm-mm. Good night, old Earth. Anyway, yeah, usually they're just trying to get you worked up so that you're suspicious and that you're turning on each other and trying to make you mad at each other so that you will turn, just get somebody upset at somebody else so that person will leave your group. So you lose your support. So, got to be aware of that. That way you don't accuse people that don't need to be accused. So we have to just be mindful of that. I know that I've been guilty of that myself, trying to think of, who could do that? Who would be that person? But most likely it's nobody. Hmm. Okay, legs. Thank you. Have a good night. Yep. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think there's anybody that would do that. So don't worry about it. These people that say stuff like that have been known to lie. Lie, lie, lie. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar, house on fire. It's just like the senile old sea hags are doing what they call a parody, but it's just bullying. It's always just bullying. Man, their parodies are terrible. Howdy, Dofir. Also, someone stays in the bushes there. They are kicked out. Really? Hmm. They keep doing parodies. They're not funny. Like, how many have they done now? Great Dane, you're right. I mean, Sweet Harmony. That's what I meant. You're right. Wow, 2 hours and 38 minutes. And it's past my bedtime. Let's see. No fear. Got a great group in Discord. I don't think we have. I don't either. And if we do, it's their loss. Yeah, they really wish they were part of us. Let me see here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, yes. This is good trouble. Uh-huh. No, her stuff is terrible. Not only are they bad, but her videos really bother me. Which she probably likes that, but like that evil woman video, that really disgusted me. Along with pretty much all of them do, but that one really bothered me. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, so my daughter got her toilet in today at her house, which means she might stay at her place more often because that's why she's been staying here. She still doesn't have a shower and tub and sink. The sink will probably go in next. But that means that her and her son will probably stay there more often. I still babysit him while she works. But she usually goes in at 2 in the afternoon. So I may have more time during the day. So I might be able to go live more often. It'll be earlier. Or in the evening, if she gets off work and takes them home with her, I could do it then. But I may have more time to go live now. Just depends on what's going on with that. So we'll see what happens. Just depends. I will be able to let you know as soon as I know. Feature Discord allows you to automatically boot everyone who hasn't said anything in over a week. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Chihuahua. But yeah, I've been on here long enough. I think I honestly didn't think I'd be on here this long. 2 hours and 41 minutes is pretty long. But I'll probably get off of here now. Fiance is probably ready to talk to me before I go to bed. So I think I'll go ahead and get off for tonight. Hey, Snake. Yeah, so I'll probably get off here for now, and I can still chat a little bit in Discord while I'm talking to him. And I will let you guys know if I can go live again in the next couple days, hopefully. Maybe tomorrow even. Thank you, Angie. Hopefully I can do better next time. Maybe I'll come up with a better subject. Maybe I can figure out how to use... Yes, it does. Maybe I can figure out how to use some options on here where I can show something like funny videos or pictures, because I do not know how to share anything on here yet. And my computer literally has nothing on it. The only thing I have on here is my pictures from Vegas. I don't have anything on here. I'm not good at a computer anymore. Used to be excellent. Don't know crap anymore. Out of practice. But I'll try and learn some stuff so I can show some stuff, because I'm all about showing funny things that I've seen online. I would love to do that. But I'll try and get some practice and learn how to show some stuff and share with you guys, and we can discuss stuff. So anyway, you guys all have a good night, and I will let you know when I plan to go live again. So take care, you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Good night, bye. Good night, guys. Bye.